HNT took a quick peek above the 50 EMA on the daily chart yesterday after a massive short liquidation gave a boost to the market book. HNT is back to battling a key level on the chart just above the psychological $5 level. We have seen HNT outperformance since the T-Mobile partnership announcement, climbing back to as high as 60 on the Coin by Market Cap list. Higher lows, continued positive momentum, and steady volume gives us confidence that the bottom is in fact in for HNT after that blow off bottom we saw just a few weeks ago. However, the current macro backdrop is still a major concern and can send Helium, or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, back to retest cycle lows. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the Crypto Compound channel. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you guys like this kind of content, please hit that like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the price charts. The charts is looking far better than it has been over the last several months. We are seeing higher lows and consistent price momentum and volume. Some of the things we will touch on in this video is the historic blow off bottom that we highlighted a few weeks ago, the long liquidations that we saw just a few days ago, the continuous higher lows, as well as the importance and the significance of this 50 EMA level here.
So what the heck is this blue line?
Before we jump in, I do want to highlight a tweet from the other day when we did break this 50 EMA. This was a critical time. I did not expect us to stay above this level, but that was a very positive sign to see us blow through there. Now, right around these two green bars, there was a massive short liquidation that we did see here. Now, as we can see here on this HNT aggregated liquidation chart, we can see that there was a massive short liquidation here of about $211,000. This is what catapulted and propelled HNT close to that $6 level. We have since retreated since then and are now down below the critical ice line right around the $5.10 level. What is most important is the continued momentum and volume throughout these turbulent times. Now, over this period, and considering that short liquidation and that push up to almost $6, HNT did reach the 60 rank by market cap, which was the best ranking it's seen in quite a while. We have since retreated to the 64 rank right now, which is reasonable. We were in the mid 70s just a few weeks ago. So it is always good to see us clawing back at this rank list.
It's just exciting times.
But now if we look back here at the charts, I do want to highlight this liquidation that we saw. This gives me a high level of confidence that this very likely is going to be the cycle bottom. I mean, this level of volume has never been reached. It's almost never even been close to half that amount. So it's very likely that this bottom is in. But of course, as I mentioned in the intro, the macroeconomic backdrop we are facing right now, not in crypto, but in every market, whether it's housing, equities, commodities, crypto, that macro backdrop can send any asset or any market cratering back to retest lows and ultimately break lows. So that is the biggest lingering concern right now. It's very real and it's very scary. Not even just from an HNT price perspective, but really from an everyday life perspective. There are a lot of crazy things going on. So that is the biggest risk right now. But if all goes well, it seems like there is more momentum being built every day here, and the sentiment seems to be getting better now that the L1 vote is behind us and we have a clear vision of the future, especially considering the 5-year exclusive partnership with T-Mobile and of course the launch of Helium Mobile. But guys, there is no doubt that this 50 EMA level right here is the most significant level on the charts. Once this 50 EMA goes from being resistance to support, that is when I'm going to have real confidence that this structure right here really might be the very beginning of the long trek to new all-time highs. Now the question is,
But how do I make money?
When will we see new all-time highs? I made a poll on Twitter a few months ago where I asked people if we would see new all-time highs this year. I'm not going to go back and find it. I'm pretty sure that it was about 65% of respondents said that they are expecting new all-time highs this year. Now, if I zoom out here and think about if we can see new all-times this year for helium, I really don't think it is a reasonable expectation. I really believe that it is going to take a lot of time and a lot of accumulation down here, and I would expect the $8 to $10 range is going to be a huge accumulation range. We're going to likely bounce back and forth between the $10 and $8 range throughout the end of the year, in my opinion. Once we make it there, that is what I would be expecting as time moves forward and there is no macroeconomic catastrophe and everything else that is going on in the helium world continues to play out as expected. Now, one thing I do want to mention, and I'll put a link down below, is that if you guys are like me and you live in like New York, or I think Texas is another affected state, and you don't have access to Binance US, I've been buying all of my HNT via SimpleSwap. It works extraordinarily well. You basically send any crypto that you want to SimpleSwap and they will send HNT directly to your Helium wallet on your phone. I've used it several times over this bear market and it has worked very well. Just want to let you guys know, because I do see a lot of people in Discords and Reddits asking where to buy HNT if they don't have access to Binance. So this is where it is. I'll put a link down below if you guys are interested. Guys, one last thing I want to play around with here, which we haven't done on the channel in a really long time, is take a look at what the Fibonacci levels might look like after this historic downtrend. Of course, we'll go from the all-time high to this low that we experienced, and let's see what these levels might look like, or these key levels as far as these Fibonacci's are concerned. And as you might have expected, we are nowhere near looking at these critical retracement levels just yet. But to give you an idea, the first one is around the $24 level. Hopefully we get there sooner than later, but that is going to be very interesting. Once we start getting into these fib levels, these have had significant impacts on the price of HNT in the past, and I would expect to see the same moving forward as we retrace higher, ultimately to new all-time highs. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching until the end. Please hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. Leave any questions or comments down below. Make sure to keep mining and stay tuned for more updates and analysis. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. But just like that, this video is over and I will see you next time.